We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. The STROS have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And the runner back in standing. Altuve on at first, nobody out. There he goes. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He'll try it again from first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At At the plate now, Jordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Lance McCullers gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. In the air now, out to right field. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
David Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, Dero. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12-game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, Dero. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll step in here at 275. 13 home runs and 54 runs batted in. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In the air out to straightaway left. Long run for the left fielder, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 17 home runs and 77 RBIs. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2, swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Max Stassi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Two out with the man at first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Astros lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pops this one up. Correa waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the STROS on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa scooped up. And quickly there are two away.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Springer coming on. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. In there, strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. Smoke toward third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Standing in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres brings it in to Iglesias for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead it 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. The bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Soft liner towards short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, David Rosario, fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it is. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jordan Alvarez. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is line to left. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
George Springer, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Shoots this one to first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Brantley. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
First and second now, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats full.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher, Gary.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pitch popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Carlos Correa. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. Yanks leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Jordan Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
No hits to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 2-1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jed Jerko. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Frazier will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Miguel Andujar.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here comes Clint Hurdle up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Cameron Herman comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Cameron Herman.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Clint Frazier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped to third, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now. Herman has over 40 innings on his line so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Max Stassi.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve. Right back to Britton on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Next to the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Back on it is the left fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Riding in once again, Labor Torres. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, David Rosario.
Stepping into the box, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 44, Jordan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jordan Alvarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1-0 the count. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hard liner toward short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Good.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jed Jerko. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And it's fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Roberto Osuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
First offering on its way. Osuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now back. Gary Sanchez.
Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Tries to dump this one out to left. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Houston set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Lance McCullers earns his 12th victory in the ball game. James Paxton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.